Good morning, guys. Hope you're doing well. Today, I don't have a question per se for this vlog, but more I just want to share a thought that's come into my mind. And I do, before I get into it, just want to provide some context of where I'm coming from. So, within the last 3 weeks, someone I knew from college unfortunately died in a hiking accident. And then within the last week, a friend of mine, one of their family members was diagnosed with a stage 4 cancer. And so, obviously the thoughts that I'm feeling are sort of bore out of these two events that have happened. But I think it's the thought that I'm sharing can be implemented, or a thought you can use regardless of, what events are going on in your life. And that thought is really just to enjoy each moment, each and every moment, to not take it for granted, every interaction you have with a friend or a family member, especially if they live, geographically far from you, handle that interaction like it may be your last interaction with them. And you not in the morbid way of, that it might be, but more in just being present in the moment, sharing, happiness, laughs, love, not trying not to get into, petty, non-trivial things, right? I think that anybody that, has lost a loved one can tell you, in that time period afterwards, your mind gets into this state of really only addressing the important things. You sort of forget about some of the trivial, petty things, and in some ways it almost feels like maybe you don't want that full mindset, but like you want maybe 50% of that, of really appreciating every moment and every interaction that you have, and letting people know how you feel about them. Make sure that they know that you love them. You give them their flowers in terms of what they've meant to you, and really just focusing again on the important things. There's so much noise out there in the world, and so much stress that can come from all that outside noise, but really simplifying your life and thinking about, how do I enjoy as many moments as I can? How do I share love with the people that I love? How do I laugh? How do I have fun with life? I think these are some of the things I think more of us can think about and act on, instead of always focusing on the stress and everything that needs to be done, or everything that's going on, but to really simplify life and go a little slower, I think is something that could be very valuable to all of us. So, let me know what you think. Happy to happy to do a further follow-up or to hear any comments, but really, as you enter this week and going forward, I would really encourage you to think about, appreciation, and not taking life or people for granted, and just all the crazy stuff of, and stress and all that, whatever is really important, address that, and whatever's, less important, you don't really need to focus your energy on that. Thanks guys, hope you're doing well.